Blacksburg, Virginia, this picturesque setting, home to the Hokies, a team that prides itself on bringing the lunch pail to work every single week. We're going to be treated to not just a top 10 matchup, but a battle for a conference championship and an automatic bid to the college football playoff with the first round bye that goes with it. So a lot at stake here, as we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on the 9th-ranked team, the Virginia Tech Hokies. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the fullback gets in on the action with the carry. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Let's face it, we all want a team full of guys that can just make big plays and get first downs and touchdowns. But you know what? You got to have a big man. You can just turn it to him and hand him the ball, and he can be dependable in picking up first downs.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They're going to run it. The gain moves the ball to the 34. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
The Aggies looking to keep this drive moving. They'll keep it on the ground with the counter play. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
I really like to see the counter mixed in there with your base concepts to keep the defense honest. Now, they didn't burst a big run, but if you keep mixing it in as the game progresses, you might catch the defense over pursuing.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. And they'll use the ground game here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Play number 7 on the opening drive, and it's 3rd and short. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
And a jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Now it's 2nd down here. Linebacker shifting around now. Throws to the tight end. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Tackle made after a big gain.
Boy, what an accurate throw here by this Virginia Tech quarterback. And you and I, over the years, have seen a lot of great quarterback play when it comes to throwing the football. Michael Vick, of course, could make those throws. Tyrod Taylor, Brian Randall, Jim Druckenmiller. Boy, some great quarterback play and lofty standards to try to live up to.
Nice grab. It's Van Dyke. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and if you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
They'll give it to the running back. Makes a nice move there. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. The Texas A&M offense back on the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They begin with a quick throw to the left. Breaking free at the 35. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff again. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And the Aggies looking to run some tempo here. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They've got him, but it's a huge gain. They'll spot it at about the 27.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen right here by this offense. They let the rushers get upfield, completely oblivious that the blockers are getting out in front and getting downfield, put the ball right on the back, and let him have all that space and an escort in front of him to pick up big yards.
And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play.
Virginia Tech 7, Texas A&M 0.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They make the stop to get the ball carrier down.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Important second down play coming up. Play action fake. Looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country. And they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
He cannot escape the defense with a sack.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back, make it tougher on the quarterback, make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
And it's good right down the middle.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's an out route, the catch made. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense. Waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
And third and short, they hand the ball off. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a first down.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it's third down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
The Hokies are on the move here. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Hokies. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point makes the lead 11. Now they get set to kick it away. He'll take off from deep in the end zone. That's strong coverage there to tackle him at the 11-yard line. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They've had to settle for field goals. That won't work anymore. They got to find the end zone this time. Tries the right with a quick throw. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Excellent field position here for the offense. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. The pass is intercepted. Not much of a return, but the pick ends the scoring threat and sets the offense up at the 33.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in the zone coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So the timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he's got some open field ahead. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. And the defense adds 6 for the interception return. And the interception taken to the house, a pick 6, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. Let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 12. Coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Looking to pass here on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very
good job of it on this play.
Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They make the stop just short of the first. To go, and now fourth down.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
On their own side of the 50, but they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
No gain on the play. Second down coming up.
Second down after that previous play. And he'll set up to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Point after, not quite through. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Texas A&M, 3.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And the Texas A&M offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped. The opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Solid run, moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
And the single back takes the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And it's incomplete on 4th down. The offense will now take over in plus territory.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Can he take it all the way? That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Well, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his 2nd interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
Stop after a small gain. Now look at it, 2nd and 9.
At the 29-yard line. Second down coming up.
On the ready. 29 Philly.
Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. On the run here, lets it go. And And the sophomore QB with an inaccurate throw threw it behind his man.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He breaks free. He's going to take off. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Love to see quarterbacks try to keep a play alive. He gave it everything he had here. He came up short of the first down. Boy, he gave him a chance.
The Aggies will line up to kick it away. And this will be the first punt for this offense this afternoon. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Aggies will kick it off to begin the second half. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He's escaping the pocket now. That's reeled in. It's Smith. Breaks loose at the 45. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. They'll run it here. That's a nasty move. Now he's got room to run. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
Boy, really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's 1st and goal for the offense.
Here's a handoff on 1st and goal. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Second down and goal. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. And the route is on. The defense has had no answer for this pitch and catch combination. They are closing in the conference championship.
You know, the receiver's coming up with a lot of these touchdowns, but I really want to focus in on this quarterback because he's making such good decisions with the football. He's finding his guy. They're moving him around, finding different ways to get him the ball. And I've just love to see the quarterback. Anytime you're making good decisions and you're making accurate throws, you got a chance for a big game.
And he's out of bounds here on the return. Texas A&M offense back on the field. Looking to throw it on 1st down. The pass rush closing in. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game. And another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
There's some pre-snap movement back in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looks like he's going to run it. In the clear at the 25. And he'll will be brought down.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down, and no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Launching it, and he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Going the other way, can they catch him? Touchdown, Hokies. Wow, what a play, a defensive score.
You know, we talked to him during the week, and he told me he was a high school corner. And I can see why. He's got tremendous ball skills to make that play, and then to be able to take it all the way back for a touchdown. Just outstanding.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start.
And the Texas A&M offense will take over 1st and 10.
Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position.
Man, the defense seems to be all about loading up to stop the run. They're creating some one-on-one opportunities, and the quarterback and receiver make them pay for it with a great play.
Texas A&M has moved into the red zone now. Testing the right side here. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Off play action, he's looking to throw. Looking for 6. And that one is incomplete in the end zone. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. And here's the handoff. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. The Aggies will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And he's got it. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Well, that's just textbook right there. Great timing and recognition by the quarterback. Great route by this receiver. He gave a nice stem to the outside before he went to the post. Perfect timing, tough to defend, and an easy touchdown for this offense.
Extra point splits the uprights.
That makes the score. Virginia Tech.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Tech offense is back out on the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. Fights off a defender. The gain is good enough for a first down near the 38.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
offense. They'll hand it off. Fighting off the defender.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Tackle, but first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Ball handed off. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
And the Hokies will line up on 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and very long. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. It's a quick grab. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down.
29 Philly.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Receiver makes the catch. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
And that is no good. That's just a minor blip there, what's been a thoroughly one-sided dominance.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. That poor kicker.
Time for one more play here in the quarter. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. First down here for this offense. And he drops back in the gun. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They bring him down after a short gain there. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down.
Chris, man, I have no idea how you let that guy get that open. You know for a fact, all week long, in fact, they brought it up in our meetings yesterday, that they've got to stop this receiver, and then you lose track of him, and they're lucky that didn't go as a touchdown.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. Touchdown! Touchdown, Virginia Tech. And the defense joins the party with a pick six.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Bringing it out, it's Cuevas. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over.
Texas A&M offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick six in the last possession. Makes a quick grab. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. And the Aggies looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Caught quickly. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. That completion good for a 1st down. The offense working with a new set of downs here.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
The pass on 1st down. Caught by the receiver. Gain of 22. And that's
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Catch made over the middle. Finds room at the 30. Tough running there. Breaks a tackle. Picks up the 1st down.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Texas A&M is now operating in the red zone. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. That gain moves the ball out more than 25.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big 1st half. And he's already at it again.
They'll tackle him at the 27.
Chris, this back has had a great day. They're winning the football game. I just looked at my stats. This guy's at 99 yards on the day. You can tell how badly he wants to cross the 100-yard threshold. He's been superb today.
The Hokies are moving quickly down the field.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down. Know what you need to do. Get the 1st down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Send the back in motion. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. The Hokies will send their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return.
And the Texas A&M offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They need a miracle. A couple of them here in the last couple minutes. Down big. Running out of time in the pocket. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. And the coach quickly as much time as possible.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game, and this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go.
And he lofts it toward the sideline. Here's another interception. We're losing track. Not much room in that return. Tackled at the 16, but an important takeaway for this defense.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in and down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. We got some ground to make up. Second and long from the 15. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the